I told my daughter I don't owe her anything and now my ex is calling me a terrible father. It may sound harsh if you don't have context. I, 39M, have custody of my daughter Rose, 9F, for only a portion of the time. I pick her up every other Friday after school and drop her off at school the next Monday. My ex-wife has her the majority of the time. I want to say that Rose has been diagnosed with ADHD. Being a parent with a disabled child is so much harder than having a normal child is. I've made many sacrifices for Rose. I still have to monitor her as if she's 5 and have to make sure she doesn't watch TV unless her homework's done. She also is a bad listener and I have to have extreme patience when dealing with her. I also have to split costs with my ex to pay for a math tutor for Rose because she rarely focuses in class. Last week I had to pick her up and take her to the grocery store because we needed dinner supplies. I was listing off the dinner ingredients and couldn't remember one. Rose suggested the one I forgot and I told her that was it. She puffed out her chest and said no need to thank me in a very arrogant way. We were at a red light, so I turned to her and sternly asked Rose, "What did you say?" She mumbled out never mind. I firmly explained to her that that is extremely inconsiderate and disrespectful. I don't owe you anything. I don't have to do half the stuff I do for you, so you need to really think about the way you talk to me and be grateful. Rose, rather insincerely, mumbled out sorry and was quiet for the rest of the time. She sat in the backseat even when I offered her to sit in the front again. I even offered her ice cream but she said no and would refuse to look at me. We got home and she did her work, a reading project she was supposed to finish in class that day, without me having to monitor her but then didn't want to watch a movie with me. She was really quiet for the entire weekend. My ex blew up my phone on Tuesday saying she knows what you told Rose and that I'm a horrible father. My ex is honestly the reason that Rose acts entitled and still has meltdowns. What am I supposed to do? Stop disciplining Rose just because she has a tantrum? As I said, I make many sacrifices to help Rose. I drive Rose to and from school so she doesn't have to walk the 3 miles. I buy her toys and other things and just last month I agreed to babysit Rose for 3 days when ex's mother was in the hospital. My father was barely in my life. He wouldn't buy me things and would make me walk home. Rose isn't a baby anymore. She's old enough that she needs to learn to be grateful when people do things for her. Because they don't have to and her attitude won't work in the real world. I could have been gentler, but sometimes showing tough love is necessary to correct bad behavior when coddling won't fix it. Edit 1. First off, I've read the comments, so you don't need to keep blowing up my DMs calling me a jerk. Second, you people saying I don't love Rose and should just give up custody are dead wrong. It's because I love her and want her to succeed in life that I set boundaries and correct her behavior. We still do plenty of good things together and even watch an hour of TV together every night she's at my house.